How's it going, sir, on Segway community? So, a couple updates. In the last video, I did say I was going to try to get some new tires, so I did get some new tires. I did get my 60 volt 42 amp hour LiteSpeed battery, so I'll probably try that out today. And I just want to talk about a couple things before I get started on everything, and then actually go for a test ride. So, the LiteSpeed battery is about the same dimensions as the factory batteries, whether it be the X260 or the X160 battery, like the one over here. This one's a little bowed out because it's not in a hard shell case, but the LiteSpeed batteries, this is my third pack, and they've just been getting better and better in terms of the quality of the build quality. They all have the these DROC voltage percentage displays, which are pretty cool, and just a lot better than that graphic right there. And you can have it on and off regardless if the bike is powered on. I asked for an X260 charge cable so I can use my grin satiator. It's only 5 amps, just like the charger for the X160 battery. So if I do drain this 42 amp hour battery down to, let's say, 10 amp hours, and I got to fill it up like 30 amp hours with that 5 amp charger, it's gonna take what, like 6 hours. So I would like to get a 10 amp charger in the future, but no big deal. I mean, it should be plenty of range for what I need, and I can always swap batteries if I need to at this point. Kaniwaba kit, quick update on this. The manufacturer for these kits, Kaniwaba, says that the actual new kits are going to come with a flat spot for those pinch bolts machined in the proper spot. So anyone who has an issue with slippage, you don't have to worry about that anymore. I mean, if the freewheel does fail, it might actually start slipping on the jack shaft, so I don't think the cranks are going to be that big of an issue spinning around if it does fail. So I wouldn't worry about that. And they also have an instruction on how to put a flat spot there just by hand. You just flip the bike over, undo the pinch bolts, undo the chain, slide it over, and then just use a flat file and then make your own flat spots. And you can do it by hand, or you can use any type of power tool like an angle grinder or something like that. You could probably use a cutting wheel and a Dremel and just cut a little asterisk, and then start using drill bits and just start small and go a little bit big, and then just dimple it. There's so many different ways you can do it. If you're concerned about slippage and you purchased your Kaniwaba pedal kit before December 6th. So they said after December 6th, all of their kits do have the flat spot in the right spot. Okay, so I want to get rid of these trials tires. I mean, I primarily got them for road use because they just roll much more smoother than knobbies. And these are the Shinko, I forget, the 241s or something like that, 2.75 by 19. And then the front are some V rubber 2.5 by 19. These were actually really hard to find, and when I did get them, I mean, they're always out of stock. So if you can find these and you're looking for something a little bit smaller, something that'll clear the front forks, if you have the white RSTs, then these are pretty good. I am concerned about potential scrub on this side, because when I was using 2.75s, it was rubbing a lot whenever I was hitting corners pretty hard. So you can tell by the clearance, there's not a whole lot with the 2.5. And then I got these Maxxis Max Cross tires in 70 by 100, which is the stock tire size. And this is the stock CST, like right next to it. So you can see it's a little bit wider. And I'm hoping these knobs on the edges don't touch my fork. So there is a guy on Facebook who's selling a black RST, which it would clear on for like $150 without the axle, which is $50 by itself. And I was thinking about just upgrading the fork, because it's pretty cheap if it's only $150 for the RST black. And I would just move over my my boxer extra firm spring over to the new fork. But in terms of the rear tire, yeah, it's about the same width, and I was getting some scrub on this tire, so I don't know. It might be a little bit skinnier, but we'll see. Like the edge of the knobs are pretty similar. As you can see, yeah, there's a lot of wear down the middle because I pretty much only use this to commute. So they have a lot of miles on it, and it's held up pretty well in terms of commuting. Well, that's pretty much it. In terms of changing the tires, it is a bit harder than a bicycle, but I happen to do it with some bicycle tools. The tire spoons that I'm using is for a downhill bike, and then I just have the park tool ones, and then these little rim guards. So I was actually able to do it on the Supermoto wheel set with just that and some soapy water. So you don't have to go crazy with zip ties or getting some like crazy tire dismounting kit or, you know, popping the bead. Just these tools should do fine. Just be sure to use soap and water, because if you don't, then it's going to be very difficult and you will mar up the rims really easily using metal tire spoons. So that's pretty much it for now. I'm going to go ahead and get everything installed, and we'll see how things go. Well, as you can tell by that tube on the ground, I ran into some issues. On the front tire, I actually pinched the tube with one of my tire spoons, so I had to go to two of the local shops around here to get a replacement tube. It kind of sucks when they tell you over the phone that they have it, and you go there and they're like, "Ah, we don't have it." But hey, I got a free keychain, so that worked out. But Cycle Gear in Fullerton had one tube left for 2.5 2.75 19, which is going to work with the 70 by 100 tires. And yeah, what I was afraid of was these knobs were going to be coming a little bit too close. And yes, they were so close I had to remove the front fender. So I'm probably not going to put one back on, because when I load this up into my truck, the front fender like folds down. So I do have like a hard fender that I could put up here, but it just wouldn't clear in the vehicle. Or it might, maybe, I don't know. I can put it on. Yeah, these are the old tires. But yeah, I mean, besides the tube fiasco and trying to find one locally, yeah, everything else went pretty smoothly. I decided to clean the chain and put some more wax on it, added some more grease to the axles, and then cleaned the little Kaniwaba chain over there as well. But it's looks pretty good so far. And yeah, right now I have the LiteSpeed 60-volt battery, and yes, it does fit in the stock spot. You don't have to make any modifications with the 60-volt by 40. So I will probably do a riding video tomorrow, and then just upload it as a separate video altogether. Or yeah, hopefully I can get out tomorrow. We'll see. But so far, yeah, these things I did ride around the neighborhood real quick, and these knobbies are really bumpy on the asphalt, but I can't wait to try them out in the dirt and see how they hold up. Yeah, we'll see. All right, have a good one, everyone.